Hey everybody, and welcome to another Cricut craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is hit that big red button that says subscribe, and it's totally free. Make sure you hit that bell icon because that will alert you to when I post a new video or when I go live. I post videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional live video. Today we're going to talk about a new product that came out by We Are Memory Keepers, and it is the glue quill, and it's just a little pen, so they're kind of hard to see, but it's just a little glue pen. And these work with your Cricut. Now, I will say, make sure that you are aware that if you use anything that isn't Cricut based, like their pens and things like that, it will void your warranty. So my machine's already out of warranty, so it doesn't matter. But they do sell an adapter. I did not use the adapter. Some people may want to. I didn't, and it worked fine. So what you're going to need are your glue pens, which you can get, I believe they were $7.99 at Joann's. Super cheap, real easy to get. I will link them below if I can find them on Amazon. You need some fine glitter. This is extra fine glitter by Nicole. I got this at AC Moore, but you'll be able to find extra fine glitter just about everywhere. And then I just used some cardstock, and I made this beautiful, and hopefully you guys can see it. It's kind of bright in here today, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this really pretty geometric pink glittery thing. You can use embossing powder, glitter, all kinds of really fun stuff when you use the glue pen, and it just adds a little bit of dimension to your projects. So let's go over to Design Space so I can show you how we can get this set up to use the glue pen, and then I'll show you how to use it.
To use our glue pen or glue quill, we will need to use a drawing file, or you could use regular letters if you don't mind them looking like bubble letters. But we'll use a drawing one for this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Projects, and I'm just going to look for the word draw, because that should bring up a bunch of different things that the Cricut can draw. And drawing just means that it's going to be in a single line format. So there's a bunch of different things, and a lot of them will be made for your pens or your infusible inks. But this is, we're going to use our glue pen for this by We Are Memory Keepers. Now, I tried this. I did test this before I did this for you guys. So I found this really cool looking geometric star shape. So we'll do this one. So we're going to click Customize, and it's going to ask me to replace because I had this on here before, but it's fine. And it's really big. When it comes up, it's like way huge. So we're going to make it a little bit smaller, just so we don't have to do so much. But so this is our design that we're going to use. It's really neat looking. And we're going to click on Make It. Now we're going to use an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and I'm going to just leave it as 8.5 by 11 so I can kind of move this around, because I don't want it right in the corner of my sheet. I kind of want a little more like centered so that we have some space around it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now there's so much that you can do with this once you kind of play around with it, but this is just a great introduction. We're going to use a medium cardstock on this, so we're going to click on medium cardstock. Now it's going to tell you to load a midnight blue pen. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you guys what we're loading. These are what we're going to put into the Cricut, into our pen holder. So you have 2 glue pens that you get with the pack, and then there are these adapters, and each adapter goes to the different machines. The back of the package doesn't give you a ton of directions, but this at least tells you which adapter goes to which machine. Again, I did not end up using the adapter.
This is the glue pen from We Are Memory Keepers, and it's called a glue quill, but I'm sorry, it's a pen. And they do have adapters. I tried it with the adapter, and it didn't do anything. Like, it didn't work. But here's the good thing. I can just shove it right in here. It fits fine in the actual Cricut pen holder. So you probably don't need the adapter, even though it says that you might. So we're just going to do this on some white cardstock. I'm going to slide you guys out of here. And it's super easy to do. So we're just going to, over on the machine, we've already hit continue. We're going to go ahead and load it. And I'm going to move you guys down just a little bit so that you can see. So here's our glue quill here. And this isn't going to cut anything. It's just going to draw out our design. Now, I'm not sure that you can see it real good on the screen, but there is blue glue. So you can actually see where your glue pen has written. And it's pretty simple to see. This is really easy to use. but it's going to draw out our star, and as soon as it's finished drawing out our star, I'm going to show you guys how to add some really pretty glitter to it just to make it a little shiny and fun. The glue pen has written on our design. I've just pulled this off of our mat. I used a really light stick mat on this just because getting it off sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. So we're going to use some ultra fine glitter. This is Wow Geranium by American Crafts, just like a neon pink. And all I'm going to do is just tap the shaker side onto one side of our geometric shape here. And I only do one side because you can take the glitter that's on this side and kind of roll it over to your other side. And then you can fill in anywhere that is not super full. The nice thing is with this, it's super easy to do. You can do all kinds of designs. You can do words. You can do lots of great stuff. So we're going to just take all the glitter that's from that side and just gently tap it over to the other side. And you'll see how nicely it covered, but we're going to add a little bit more coverage. And I am doing this on top of a bigger piece of paper just so I can save any loose glitter that may fall off. Now, I will say the pen is not perfect. It does not get every single line. It does occasionally kind of miss a line here and there, and you'll see that really well with this geometric shape where it's going to miss a few things. So we'll go ahead and tap our glitter off. And look at how gorgeous. I hope you guys can see that. It's really pretty. It's super sparkly. It's really nice. Really thin lines. The nice thing is with this, you can use embossing powders. These are great for like wedding invitations if you wanted to add a little something extra that really doesn't take a lot of time. One thing you want to make sure that you do is recap your pen as soon as you're done using it because you don't want it to dry out. But you can see right about here where it did miss a few small lines, and then the lines are a little bit thin in some spots. But that's just kind of the nature of using any kind of the glue pen type stuff. But I still think it looks really cool. It came out really fun. And this is just going to be a fun little extra tool that you can work with. Now again, I did just use the regular adapter that is in your Cricut. You didn't need to use the foil adapters. My foil adapter really didn't work, so I don't think you need it. But this is really fun, super easy project to do. You can do this with your kids. You can do this for wedding invitations, graduations. These would be really pretty for Christmas cards or birthday cards. You can make really pretty wall art with this. I just really think this is a fun addition to your Cricut tools. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I am always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's totally free by just hitting that big red subscribe button down below. If you hit that bell icon, that will alert you to when I post a new video or when I go live. I hope you guys had a really fun time playing with the glue quill. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting.